Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Hey, Urs. You want to win me some 500 credits?
Put down some real money, human. Ignore it.
Hey, go for it. Go for it. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
This Baron could track you anywhere on the planet.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
Talk to you later.
Eyes straight ahead. Give me a reason.
Don't touch anything. If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tomka.
But that's what I came here to talk to you about.
I'm going out into the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back with me.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Should you be in here?
Nobody has shotgun damage. Nobody's using shotguns in this mission. So fuck it.
These things would last longer if they'd...
Step back. My Baron is hungry.
Talk to Thane. Where?
One wrong step, Shepard.
Okay, where? Talk to Thane. Where?
One more win in the pits, and I'm retiring.
Oh, there you go.
How comforting to be at peace with the instinct to kill. The Krogan are creatures of such pure, almost innocent reflex.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Werelock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Werelock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Oh, the devil's got the quads, alright.
What can you tell me about Clan Werelock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Werelock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Werelock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tachanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
I hope it can withstand a fucking attack from a shelled environment.
What can you tell me about Clan Werelock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an... I've only seen Clan Werelock. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Werelock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tachanka.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
If you think you got the quads, bring it on. The devil will take you down, son.
What's Clan Werelock's reputation, and how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Werelock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Werelock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
Or cheating, but the genophage fucking really passed up on him. 2 children? Such a fucking genetic god.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
Let's do this thing. I think here. That's your red armor? I had you in red armor. Where's your red armor? Stupid game.
Headed for combat. Here, enjoy. Boy. I'll hold. Next hit. Oh my god, came out of nowhere. Yeah, of course. Why would it work? Neutralized. Enemies in front.
It missed again. Rockets. No. Arcade. It missed again.
I'll hold.
Are you barrel rolling over there? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Crazy ass game.
Go down to the sea.
I fucking threw it forward. Yes. It didn't go off. That's good.
Kill that one.
Perfect shot. Embrace the sea.
Yes, embrace the sea.
Incoming.
To the sea.
Just burn through any armor. Enjoy. Boy.
Go down to the sea.
Guess I arced it too much on their game. It's weird. Deliver manifold.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Just like Krogan bodies.
We gotta look in the hospital.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject. Victim of experimentation.
Any idea whether what they gave him is contagious?
No, appears to be cultivation of cancerous cells, aggravated by torture, malnourishment, not a virus. Probably testing vectors to attack genophage. Primary goal, not infection of humans. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, cloned tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
What if they evolve? What if they use calculus in the future? Huh?
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
I guess. At least you fucking countermanded the intelligence and biotic levels. Outliers. All species, but supposedly humans at the top. Biotics are by implants for humans. And if they've been subjugated to EZO intelligence, that's just your ability to able to retain information. So that could be genetics. If you're able to retain information better, and depending on how many mutations in your cells.
Come on, we still need to find Malin.
Agreed.
Alright, you didn't turn off the weapon ammo, that's good. Good work there, BioWare. Ooh, fuel.
I am the speaker for Clan Werelock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werelock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here.
Yeah.
I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werelock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werelock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werelock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire. The surviving races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pact did to the Turians. The Asari will scream as their citadel plunges into the sun. We will keep Salarians as slaves and eat their eggs as a delicacy.
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Burn in the eternal flames.
The Blood Pact will avenge me!
That missed. I mean, of course it did. It always misses.
Headshot!
Something down here? I think there's something down here. Can I get a refill? Yeah, it's a waste, but it's a time saver.
Lab's likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh. Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan, not difficult, increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further, chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic, didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
And the thousands that die mean nothing because they haven't done anything, right? And just fetuses.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system.
No.
Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
So, yeah. Stillbirth is death, and that's killing.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy, no ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage, right choice, still. Hard to sleep some nights.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Great voice work by this guy, voice of Mordin.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
That's true.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage, not punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
You just said destroying the Rachni was awful.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes, refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
Yeah, the first time around, not the second time around. Not when you fucking got it back on track.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on. This is valuable.
Hey, Krogan vitality for Grunt.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werlock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
You didn't think the Krogan would sit back and let the genophage continue, did you?
Suppose not. Still unpleasant to see. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
You realize we gunned down a few Krogan on our way in, right?
Different cases. Self-defense, combat instinctual, justified. Medical experimentation not the same. Krogan researchers ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
It's hard to see all this, Mordin, but you did the right thing. Your work saved lives.
Not easy. Sometimes wish I wasn't as intelligent. Choice would have fallen on someone else. Not my problem. Fool's wish. Had to be me. Others might have gotten it wrong. Ready to go, Shepard.
Great voice work. Husa, Yusa.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm an Earth-Knot scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
You don't look so good. Are you injured?
They gave me things. Injections, mostly. Sometimes gas made me sick. Fever, aches. Can't keep food down. They're fixing the genophage. I'm making a sacrifice for all Krogan.
He must have taken a vaccine.
You're safe now. Just get back to your camp. I'll deal with the werelock.
You can't do that. You can't stop them. Don't you understand? They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do.
Get good.
This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
I don't have time for this.
I'm not letting you stop the cure.
2 shots.
Move out.
He fucking got 2 shots. He didn't have his barriers up once again.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor. Enemies inbound. Should do the trick.
Dust.
Okay. It's not hitting.
Should burn nicely.
I'll hold them.
Throw him off the map. Put him in the feet.
An easy shot.
Damn, you're fucking delaying taking cover.
Deploying
Severe.
incineration.
It's dust.
Okay. Behind cover. How dare you? Did not use fire. Mordin, are you broken?
Or inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter.
Missed again. Mordin, what the hell were you doing all the way over there? You crazy sky. I think he's a tank. But they're in front of us, it's not a flank.
Should burn through any armor.
Mordin, you trying to die again? It missed again.
Not difficult.
Blood pack! Attack!
Beware the Krogan.
Deploying incineration tech.
Did it hit?
Go now to the sea.
That didn't hit. That's all coming. I guess I was behind cover where I couldn't use my powers correctly. That never happens. That was just all my fault. There was nothing part on BioWare. They are terrific at making games.
There. Try a real man's weapon.
Just the thing to help.
How we come on? Easy shot. Coming our way.
Deploy incineration tech. Keep them back.
Too much of an arc.
Stabilize their bodies.
Go get him, charging!
That's not cover. I'm behind cover. Thank you very much, game. does it sound like he's to my right? Oh, he is. Where the hell did you come from? You weren't even on my map.
You appear to be praised.
Enemy.
Oh God, Mordin, why are you in there?
Should burn nicely.
Oh! Unless one of my teammates was covering the red dot on the map. I didn't see him coming to my right. Wonder why it was my fucking right ear. Dun, 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 dun. Stupid thumbsticks. Actually, it was the D-pad that time.
Now what's this?
Yes. Good thing.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
They're controlling him. Come on.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Yo.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You should have spoken up. I mean, come on. It's a nice little community. Your thoughts will be heard. Just like working for a corporation. Give us your feedback. We'll respond appropriately. Yeah, right.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
No.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
Eden Prime. Alright. Sovereign was in charge there, buddy, old pal of mine. It wouldn't have made a difference if the Krogan were there.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Bullshit.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Yeah, simulations are never wrong.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
So what, they let you have the research data when they didn't ask you, what are you gonna do with this data?
Erdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Erdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed.
Oh.
It's Erdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
So Rex thinks it was a bad idea to experiment on people. He wasn't willing to put forth his people to do what needs to be done to get the cure for the genophage. Oh, I'll keep that in mind.
We're shutting your lab down, Malin.
Shutting down more than that.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Yes! Beautiful.
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Are we done here?
Anything else we need to do here?
Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan. Effects on Galaxy. Too many variables.
Too many variables. You should help the Krogan. Hold on to the data. Genophage was the right call. Destroy the data for now? No, genophage was the right call.
How long did you spend researching the likely outcome of the Krogan recovery?
Years. Krogan population increase always led to war. Always.
You did the right thing then, do the right thing now. Destroy the data.
Yes!
Yes. Only safe course. Wiping drive. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunga. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
No, I want my creds.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
21 renegade. 2. Well, how'd I get Paragon? How dare you? Bastards. Okay, we can go. Max level. Troubled by Clan Werelock's progress toward genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge. Really? You can fucking be on par intelligence-wise with the Reapers, but you can't fucking keep track of this shit. Eradication of cure data removes problem, but must recruit Vorcha. Really? Krogan information to cover information gaps. Mordin power, neural shock. Yes. New outfit. Oh boy. Krogan vitality. Heavy weapon. Yes. And I got all the creds. Yeah. Do I want shotgun damage? For tally, I guess. I want tech damage. Tech damage. That's bionic damage. That's bionic damage. Yeah.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Takes a... Yeah, I'm not quite sure this will get to you, but everybody's got an email to the terrorist organization Cerberus, so why not you? Well, thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors have backed off, too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully next time I meet a Jessica, I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on your target, I'll pass it along. Yay! Anaya, law enforcement.
Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Come on, nothing on Mordin? Prototype, yes. Krogan vitality, yes. Platinum.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
Yes. Too bad he died.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
Gone now. Could recreate, but could always have recreated. Or improved. Taught Malin everything he knows. Didn't teach him everything I knew. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Well, at least you can recreate it anytime you want. Anytime you want. That's good to know.
Samara wants a moment with you, Commander.
I heard you the first time.
I am glad you came.
Not yet. Phrasing.
I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
What do you need?
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing.
You sure did.
Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
Yeah.
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Oh, now you want to talk about it now that you need my help. Well, I see how it goes.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Adept Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night wind.
Yes.
But that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
Yeah, she's not a woman, she's a female. She's an Asari. Supposedly the Asari are all females, even though they're monogendered. I wish they'd make up their minds.
You're dangerous too.
As are you. But she is different. Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Reminds me of a lot of people.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Adept Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
She's been doing this for 400 years? Yeah, she must be just needing it every second of her life.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
They have to choose between prison and death?
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Mordin does not want to be cured, she won't be.
Look, the devil has no problems with people dying, okay? It's more souls to his side of the field.
Isn't she only deadly to the people she mates with?
Each time she kills, she becomes stronger, smarter, and faster. And she's been doing this for 400 years.
Yes.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
She might be an Asari god by now. It's fucking Goku power.
If we have time, we'll deal with it.
There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
What?
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Marinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
So what, they didn't become Ardat Yakshi until you had your 3rd child? I mean, didn't you find that out after the first 2 and you would have stopped by then?
I needed to know this a long time ago.
I present no danger to anyone besides my own children. And this is not easy to speak of, even 400 years after I learned it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
So the people you killed were evil, right?
We've all suffered, Samara.
I'm not asking for your pity. I am trying to explain why this is so important to me. Shall I stop?
Keep going. I'm listening.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
You either get stuck in your past or forget it and move on.
I am not stuck in my past. I am out to rectify it. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
If there's time, maybe we can go to Omega.
That's right, sit back down. On that cold floor. Give me those renegade horns.
Hey, Shepard. I have to say, that Jacob...
Go for it, girl.
He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
They live. Quick.
No messages for you, Commander.
I'm gonna save that point. Why would I use pull? What's the point?